tax the rich, feed the poor, till there are no rich no more. I love to change the world.
Here's the satellite weather report for the first day of 2016. Look at the mess they got brewing in that southern sector. Through Mexico, through Texas, all the southeastern states. Tiny hole in the grid in the Midwest, but very small. Whole country completely covered. Canada completely covered. Wow. Good morning, everybody. I'm Joseph Clyde for AscensionPathway.com on the Evan Fain YouTube channel. Bringing you another episode of Grid Work, geoengineering on a daily basis. It is 11:30 a.m. on January 1st, 2016. Happy New Year. Right now, you saw the weather report. Speculative at best. As I pan into that northwestern sector, you can see the grid starting to be built. Leftover cloudoids. Actually, that's just leftover soot. There's not even fluff to make a cloudoid. Panning all the way around, we got nothing but just soot laying around. They were managed to fluff one up way back there. Almost looks eufumulous in nature. For those who don't know what a eufumulous cloud is, go back to my other videos and you'll see. But every time I come up here and I just go up here, look at this. I got a guy up here spraying right now. So the spraying's gonna continue. It's just not gonna stop. These bad boys are gonna spray until we're dead. Look at, come on. It's New Year's Day. Can't you go home and do something else? Jeez, come on. Getting back to the horizon here, the eastern sector. You can see the grids all the way around us. It's just a matter of having it move on over here. And I kind of have a feeling that's what that jet's trying to do, is kind of move this grid over here. But anyway, have a nice day. Enjoy the new year. It's just a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Look what they've done. They've got it to wisp out already. They got a couple of cloudoids built up. Cartoon in nature, as usual. But they've got a bunch of little spurts of chemtrails everywhere. And I didn't even catch them. They did it so covertly. Look how this has already been wisped. Back down in that northwestern sector, that's all wisped. Isn't that something? Look at this wisp up here. So that had to be there for a little bit anyway, but look how that is wisped out beautifully. To confuse the public, of course. They're thinking it might be overcast or something. Happened to glance out this way. And I didn't notice it at first, but this guy spun a rail back in here too. Look at that, all the way across. Through the trees, matched up with us. But it almost seems as these wisps are just appearing out of nowhere. Could it possibly be the invisible plume gets sprayed and then this appears afterwards in a delayed reaction? Perhaps. Look at the second rail up in here hidden. See that rail? Going right across the existing wisp. Let me back it off, show you. See the wisp there? Kind of what people might think is a cloud. It's not at all. You can see the chemtrail inside there as they make it thicker. And that could be a fluff up agent to fluff it up. We don't really know for sure. Look back over here. See? But these have whisked out very nicely. Here's a prime example of a baby Medusa, what we'd call a baby Medusa. See how it's all finned and whisked out as it blocks the sunlight? The sun white too, not yellow. See that? How it's all just separating into beautiful fine hair-like wisps? Well, that's what we call a Medusa. And the one that side would be considered a baby Medusa. Global dimming. Well, well, look what I got here. I got a guy spraying a plume inside the existing plume. There he is, look. More evidence of what they're doing. When people wake up, they're really gonna be angry. Look over here what this guy did. He just laced a little plume right there and left it. Same thing over here. I mean, because if you still think clouds form like this, you really need to be put in an insane asylum. You really do. Look at the wisp here, it's from the chemtrails. And you can see the toxic plume this guy left inside this one. Look at that. See? Real freaking nasty plume. Alright, it's only a few minutes later. I'm at the great wide open showing you what's left of a Medusa, but it's really not a Medusa anymore. But you can see the wisps everywhere from the chemtrail. Now look what this guy just did. Look at this. He just laced that and then left it. Just now. So they're covertly spraying like this to get it all the wisp like this. See that out there? Look at these trails. They'll all be wisping soon. Here's that one we showed you before. Look at it now. And then the one right below it, double rails. And then all this that you see here, this is all chemtrail too. The whole sky is just all chemtrailed. Here's your cartoon cloudoids in that northern sector. And them bad boys are very, very low. Look how cartoony in nature they are too. Look at that. Isn't that funny? It's almost ridiculously funny that people think these are clouds. That's the hilarious part of it. Look how this trail has wisped. Look at all that. Just wisping apart into what people think is overcast. Oh, here he comes. Now look at him. Here he is. He turned it back on. Look at that plume. He's spraying a nasty plume too. I mean, it's New Year's Day. Go home. Man, come on. So you'd have to speculate pretty successfully that these are remote controlled. Come on. Why would you be geoengineering on New Year's Day? Enough's enough. Go home. Look at this rail. Oh yeah. Look how far down it goes. Then he turned it off and then he added it back on. Same old crap. That's a red bad boy. I just walked outside. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. And I see this chemtrail piece just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. And why in the hell did they have to do that? It's to create this kind of stuff. See these wisps here? Can you see them? Well, that's what happens. Look at this chemtrail bomb that's already completely wisped and fallen from the sky. Look at these wisps. Look at there's some wisps. Look at that in that southern sector. Yeah, it's all chemtrails. Ain't freaking clouds. The rail I just showed you, here's the other piece of it. You can see where that guy laced it really nice right there. See it all the way up. It's so secretive you don't even notice. And here's the other piece over here on the other side of the tree that I showed you earlier. So as he just didn't lay that, he also laid that right back in there. See that? Isn't that freaking nasty? My God. It's about 5 p.m. on my way to get some pizza. And look what I see in the sky. A rail that has stopped. And yet it continues back down here. So you can see the damage he has done. But where is he? Yeah, he's either down past that horizon or he's above me. There he is. I see him, but he doesn't have anything turned on. Let me just shoot the camera up there and hope that I can get him. If you see a little silver dot, that's him. I don't see him. Right there he is. There he goes by. There he is. See him back in there? There he is. So, no escape. But look how these have wisped very nicely. Right over the cell tower array over Mingus Mountain, look how it's finned a little. You can see how those wisps are finned. See the finned work in there? Right over the cell tower array over Mingus Mountain. Let's see if I can bring that cell tower in. I don't know. Kind of far away from it. But anyway, there's the fin work nonetheless. Alright, this is just a few minutes later. Remember this rail I showed you here and this little blurry batteries going down? But just bear with me, the rail there. Well, look what this guy did over here. He sprayed another rail. So they got a rail there, see where he ended it? Right alongside these rails. My God. Looking into that western sector, just look what these chemtrailers have done. Look how this is dispersed. Come on, look at that. Oh my, look at that. Come on. Look how they've got this, it's not even a Medusa, it's all fins. It's the fin Medusa. Look how, if you look real close, look at the fins. It's all finned. And let me show you, we got our sights on the cell tower array now. Now we can show you. See the cell tower array up there? All right, now I'll just take you right above that, and it's all fins. Look at the finned work. Look at that finned work. Look how whisked everything is up here. All these chemtrails have whisked out, blocking the sunlight in that southern sky. Look how it's already finned way back here. My God, isn't that something? Look at that. Look at the Medusa fading away right in there. Wow, we got a finned Medusa. Wow, look at over here too. Look at on the edge of the Medusa. Look how it's all wisped. Wow. As I pan over here into that southern section, as we get away from the sun, you can see the chemtrails turn into black soot. See the white soot? It's turning black. It was all white. It's just like that. But it's away from the sun and it turns into that kind of black soot. And everybody's breathing this stuff. It's 40,000 feet high off the horizon. Take a jet ride and see. Go up 35,000 feet and the soot's still higher. I've documented this on my October 6th and 7th video. Give it a good look.